I will pass this driving test. I will pass this driving test.
Okay, that sounded really confident.
Hooray! So this course really filled my knowledge gaps and I became more confident.
After watching some of the videos on the course, I felt really comfortable with the extra knowledge.
Before I passed my driving test, I was really nervous. It really helped me have more confidence, and I would take what I learned during the course into my lessons and really aid that.
The videos obviously help you because you're going into that lesson knowing exactly what you're going to do, and just having that knowledge just makes that lesson faster and you feel a lot better.
38 easy to understand, precise videos covering every single topic required to pass the driving test. These are not just theory based, they are practical videos demonstrating everything from moving off and stopping a vehicle to all of the maneuvers and every other module required. So if you're lacking knowledge, or maybe your instructor has forgotten to cover something, or you're just not grasping a certain topic, then this course has it covered. You can watch the videos before your driving lessons, which means you'll get into the car knowing exactly what to do. This will definitely save you time on your lessons. Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we have another lesson with Brandon. Well, it's a mock driving test, yeah? That's what we agreed last lesson, yeah? So, Brandon's got his test in just a few days' time now. Yeah, how you feeling?
Bit nervous.
Which is normal.
Yeah.
And yeah, today we agreed that we were gonna do a mock test. We've done a couple of lessons, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how did last lesson go?
It went quite well. One error or so, which was on the turning on right, but that was mainly like judgment. Pulling up on the right, and that was just judgment. Everything else was kind of nice. Still could do a little bit better with like slowing down a little bit before roundabouts, but
Yeah, just the speed and approach, yeah. Okay, yeah. We had a few issues. We kind of sorted them out. And yeah, so let's just get on with this mock test and see how you get on. Yeah, to be honest, Brandon, I know I'm adding to the pressure, yeah, but I'm really expecting you to like breeze through this mock test, yeah, because obviously you've been for a real test before,
Mhm.
but had quite a few of these mock tests, and yeah, we've like brushed up on your driving as well in the last couple of lessons, so I'm not really expecting any serious faults. You think you can pass this mock test?
I hope so.
Come on, let's be a bit more positive. Look at the camera, say, I will pass this driving test.
I will pass this driving test.
Okay, that sounded really confident. So whenever you're ready, if you could move off for me. The tell me question, could you tell me how you would check your direction indicators are working?
Indicators, you'd press the hazard lights and walk around, see if the cars, see if the hazard lights are working.
I see, that'll do. So we're going to start off by following the sat nav. Yeah, I won't, you know, if you do make a fault here, I won't talk about them as they happen.
You
We'll talk
have
about.
reached your destination.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I will talk about them at the end of the test, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So we'll start off by following the sat nav.
Hey guys, just before we get started, I want to let you know that I haven't cropped out any of the footage from this mock test like I normally do on the mock test videos. So this will allow everyone to see Brandon's driving, and like always, I will be talking you through any faults he makes just before they happen, but I won't be talking about any good points like I normally do on the mock test. So basically, if I'm not saying anything, then that means Brandon is doing well there.
I was playing up. I'm going to re-enter a new route. I'll do that in a bit, yeah. For now, I'll just give you instructions. If you could turn left. And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left, please. Thank you. Let me just sort out the sat nav. Okay, move off when you're ready.
arrive at your destination at 2:14 p.m.
And at the traffic lights, damn, you still followed the sat nav. I forgot.
Turn right.
I used to do that a lot, you know, when the sat nav was first introduced. It's so used to giving directions.
That you'd carry on.
Yeah.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit. Go right on the roundabout, third exit. Go right on the roundabout, third exit. After 400 yards, cross the roundabout, first exit. Cross the roundabout, first exit.
When on a dual carriageway, you should position in the centre of your lane. As we approach this roundabout, Brandon positions too close to the right, and this could cause a hazard to any overtaking vehicles.
After 400 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit, then keep left. Cross the roundabout, second exit, then keep left. After 100 yards, keep left. Keep left. Ahead, keep left. After 400 yards, sharp left. Sharp left.
At this right turn, Brandon positions well when waiting for the oncoming vehicles, but as he approaches, you'll notice he positions over the centre white line.
At the end of the road, turn right.
So it's this next heading on the right, yeah?
Turn right.
When parking up, you should check the centre and the left mirror before signalling and steering towards the left. Brandon checks the left mirror too late.
And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left, please. Thank you, and move off.
At the end of the road, turn right. Turn right. 300 yards, cross the roundabout, third exit.
At this roundabout, Brandon goes the wrong way. The sat-nav instructs us to take the third exit, which is straight ahead. But Brandon turns right and takes the fourth exit. He's in the correct lane for the right turn and does everything else well. And many of you probably know by now that going the wrong way is not a driving fault as long as it's done safely.
Cross the roundabout, third exit.
Just keep going straight on, definitely. Now continue following the sat nav.
After 100 yards, go right on the roundabout, fourth exit, then turn right. Go right on the roundabout, fourth exit, then turn right.
That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And it's safe to just cross. That's 4. And we need to turn right again. Let's get into the right lane.
Turn right, then turn left.
At these lights, there isn't enough space to go into the middle and wait behind the van without blocking the crossing, so Brandon should have stopped at the line. Luckily, he has just enough time to make the turn as the lights turn red.
After 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
No more following the sat nav, yeah? And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left. Thank you, and move off when you're ready. At the end of the road, turn left, please. At the end of the road, turn right.
At this right turn, Brandon steers slightly too early and cuts across the other side of the road. This is known as cutting the corner.
Turn right, please. When it's safe to do so, could you park up on the right hand side of the road, please?
As I asked Brandon to do the maneuver, there is a road to our right. So Brandon should wait to pass the road before applying the right signal to park up. Otherwise, people could think that we are turning right. He signals too early.
Thank you. And reverse 2 Collins.
Before reversing, Brandon doesn't get the biting point, and because of this, he rolls forward.
Thank you. And move off when you're ready, please.
There are parked vehicles ahead, and before steering to the right to overtake the parked vehicles, it's important to check the right mirror to look out for anyone that may be overtaking. Again, Brandon checks the mirror too late.
At the end of the road, turn right.
When moving off at this junction, Brandon brings the clutch pedal up too quick and stalls, but he still keeps good control and reacts well.
At the end of the road, turn left, please. At the traffic lights, turn right, please. At the traffic lights, if you could turn left, please. And at the roundabout, straight ahead, second exit. This roundabout continues straight ahead, second exit. And at this roundabout, if you could turn left, first exit, please. roundabout continues straight ahead. And if you go turn right. And if you could show me how to wash the back screen, please. Thank you. At the end of the road, turn right. And if you could park up on the left. Okay, and switch off the engine, please. Right, so that's the end of the test, Brand. How do you think you did?
I don't know. I thought I did okay.
You think you passed or failed?
I mean, I hope I've passed. But there were like a few things that in my mind, I was a little slow coming off the clutch at like some junctions. I know that's not like enough to fail, but it's like, that's something that I want to, nip out a little bit. I'm not sure.
So you don't know whether you passed or failed?
No.
Okay, I'm happy to tell you that you've passed.
I'm not going to celebrate yet, because I remember that last time.
What?
You pulled one on me, and you were like, hang on, you've passed? Have you? No, you failed.
No, that was when you thought you'd passed, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, overall that was good. So what do you mean by coming off the clutch a bit too slow on turns?
Like, so not turns, but like junctions of like when I'm bringing the clutch up from gear one, like emerging out.
Oh, to move off?
Yeah, to
Okay.
move out. And like, I could hear like the rumble, the zoom. Just that, like I feel as though I could nip it out the bud, but it's not a massive issue, it's just
Yeah,
something that...
To be honest, not much of an issue at all, that, yeah.
It's frustrating.
Your moving off was good.
Mhm.
Yeah, you weren't too slow that you were holding up anyone. It was fine. There's nothing that really kept happening. No, like major faults that we can say you really need to keep an eye on that. One thing I would say, your side mirrors,
Mhm.
you've kind of just slacking a little bit now and again.
Mhm.
Whereas before it used to be like, before you signal, yeah, which mirrors are you? So if you're turning left, yeah, which mirrors are you supposed to check?
Left mirror and front mirror.
Yeah, so which order do you normally do in? Which is your first mirror that you normally check? When you move off?
Left.
No, so when you're turning left, so do we check the left mirror first?
Left, front and then right.
When we're turning left. So before you signal left, which mirrors do we check, Ron?
Left, front and right.
Okay, so you're saying I've taught you whenever you signal left, yeah, to take a left turn, I've told you to check that mirror, then that mirror, then that mirror before signaling.
Left for like cyclists that might be coming in.
Okay, I think you're not understanding the question. So say you're driving along
Mhm.
and ask you to turn left.
Yeah.
Before you apply the left signal, which mirrors do you check?
Front. Right. Left. I'm messing up. Front, left, right.
So before we signal, we check all the mirrors.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, mirror signal.
Yeah, our routine is mirror signal maneuver. Yeah, but when we turn left, yeah, which mirrors do we check before we signal? You've been doing this for like, it seems like years now, but you've been doing
Before
it
we
for
signal this.
Yeah.
To check if slowing down is like appropriate enough.
Okay, so you're saying before we signal, we just check that mirror, yeah?
We check this one. We check that one. Is that it or?
Yeah. That's the right answer, but you sound totally unsure.
It's like the way I've like been like on before the signals. Yeah, I'll check this one, I'll check that one, and I'll check that one. But I checked that one strictly off of the experience of, you know, when we turned left into that, you know, that short place before when that car overtook.
Yeah,
On a left
that's after you turn into a road. Yeah. So you know, like I think we learned this from your second or third lesson. Yeah, the mirror signal maneuver routine. Yeah. Whenever you turn left, yeah, you check your center and left mirror, then signal. Whenever you turn right, which two mirrors do you check then?
Center and right.
That's it. But you'd like, for some reason, you're like, oh, you're not kind of sure, but you've been doing it. Like even today, you were doing it most of the time, but sometimes you weren't checking that side mirror. It was just that center mirror, then signal, and then that side mirror afterwards. Yeah, but and obviously because I noticed it, I questioned you on it. There was a bit of confusion there. Yeah, so keep it simple. Before you turn left,
Center left.
that's all. That's your main view, isn't it? Behind you, then it's the side mirror, and you know what you're looking for in your side mirrors. Yeah, what are we looking for?
Cyclists.
That's it. Okay. When you're turning right, which two mirrors?
Center right.
That's it. Yeah, and then signal. So before you signal left or right, just remember those mirrors. Yeah. Okay. Apart from that, the maneuver this time was much better. But you know when you decided to pull up, yeah, there was a road just before. Yeah. So what should you have done with your signal? Should you have signaled
after the junction?
That's it. Otherwise, what could have?
They thought I would have. People would have thought that I was turning right into.
Yeah, and if there was somebody waiting to emerge out, what could they have done? So if there's somebody in that side road, yeah, okay. So you're on the main road. There's a side road there, yeah. You signaled right before the side road. If somebody was waiting to pull out, yeah, they could have thought you're turning into that road, and what could they have done?
Pull out straight after.
Yeah, or even before one, they thought, oh, you're going to slow down for the turn. Let me try and.
Just as I start moving over, they pull out, thinking I'm going to turn, and then they.
Yeah.
Maybe collide with the back.
Or as soon as they see that signal, because they might think that was for the turn, not pulling up. Yeah, so be careful of the timing of the signals. Yeah, if there's a junction beforehand. Yeah, a few other minors for almost for your positioning on the dual carriageway. Did you notice at one point you went the wrong way?
Yeah, on the roundabout.
Yeah, on the
I came off, and as I was counting my exits, I realised I didn't count the first exit because the first and the second were close together, and I counted.
Yeah.
I didn't count the first one, and then I realised I'd went over, and so I had to just stay focused and like exit off at the.
Yeah,
the
but
one.
I'm glad you didn't take the third exit there, because the lane that you in, that was for right, turning right only. Yeah, so if you had taken the third exit from that lane, that would have been a serious fault. Yeah, so going the wrong way, it's not an issue. Just wanted to check if you did know. Yeah. Okay, so you're saying if you had counted the first exit, you maybe would have taken the third one.
Yeah, it's, I don't know if it's like my memory's right, but the first and second seem really close together,
very close,
and that first one threw me off, so I carried on to the right.
Okay.
Because I didn't think it was.
Cool. And yeah, stall. You reacted well to the stall.
Is that on the hill?
Yeah. Okay. And but that's it. Any questions?
What was my positioning on the dual carriageway? What was
so
wrong with that?
On the dual carriageway? We were approaching a roundabout. Yeah, your positioning was instead of staying in the centre of your lane, you were too close to the centre white line on the dual carriageway. Yeah, should position in the.
Was my I remember doing one where I can't remember what roundabout it was, but I was in the right hand lane, and I needed to come off into the new road, but there was like a longer van coming across, and I couldn't actually exit into the left properly because something. So exit into the right, was that not fine?
That's perfectly fine. Remember, obviously
we did that lesson a few days ago.
Yeah, but in general we've learned when you get to that exit before yours, check your mirrors. If it's safe, move over. But if you don't feel safe and you have a choice of two lanes, it's absolutely fine to exit off in the right hand lane and then move back to the left when it's safe. Okay, cool. So well done, Brennan. And hopefully we can replicate this on the actual test day.
Out of like all the mock tests, I feel as though this one was my most confident one. Like I wouldn't go and say, "Yo, this was." I was feeling so good during this. It was more along the lines of, I just wasn't nervous doing this. My head was in that drive mode, and I was just driving. It felt cool.
Yeah, that's your head should always be in drive mode when you're driving. Yeah. Okay. Right then. Thanks a lot, and guys, like always, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Peace.